Hi, everybody. It's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of disability, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Then I love you, babe. Do you love? Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me, when it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me, if I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me, when it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me, I'm a Mac, little baby know it's a fact, Los Angeles in my lap, I really still in the trap, I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap, I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars, I'm rolling around with the, when I hit hard, permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that, had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map, you think you beat the luck, but you didn't make a, even if you made a, she ain't never coming back, play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack, Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back, she can roll with me, it's a lucky day, got up, and the gang, we had stacks, blending in and spinning racks, representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that, where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide, when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep, in the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me, when it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me, if I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide, when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep, in the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me, when it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be, so I ease to a steady speed, let that breathe, no push stop, give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part, when you're living everything you thought of, I know single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble, no killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters, look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys, Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of to me, the good part is father and father, I know it might look hard, but baby, something inside of your don't take it from me. Passion is what I had before any Grammy.
She can roll with me. It's a
Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ready to go now. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got him swinging. And here comes Tommy Edman. And a big swing and a miss. Senga.
0-1.
He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That's in there. Strike 1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And now 1 and 2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Back at Truist Park, our starter in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
And now it's Juan Soto. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. Here's Pete Alonso. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Brandon Nimmo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
comes up empty. That's strike two.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Senga back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Michael Conforto. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
2 out, space is empty. In the air, left field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Jesse Winker. This one in the air. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Jose Siri. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down because of that speed and the
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes Chris Taylor. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Andy Pajas now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
1 strike. Ball.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Soto going after it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. That one fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now here is Luis Torrens. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Torrens getting the start at catcher, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. High fly ball out into left center field. And a couple of quick outs. So the batting order turns over. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Raging back towards the wall. And that's going to bang against the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but
that one ripped. And that is that. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Lindor. One up, one down. Tommy Edman at the plate, struck out swinging his first time.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Just
That's
missed. Swings through that one.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss. The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Flied to right his first time. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Off the mark there. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1-2, the count.
That misses.
2-2.
And it's 2-2. And a ground ball to first. Oh, and it hits the base. And it gets by him.
The left fielder, Teoscar.
So a man aboard. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Late with the swing there.
just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. On the ground. To second, there's Lindor. And he is bottom of the 4th, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
0-2.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Went down on strikes his first time through. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Freeman. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 down, bases empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one clips the corner. Out towards right center. That's well struck back there. And it is gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0. So digging in, Jesse Winker. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. 3rd out. We go to the top of the 5th. The batter will be Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that's way high. 1-2 to count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Will Smith to the plate. Fly to left his first time. Inside. And that is ball one. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Max Muncy. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a ground ball. He'll do it himself. And it's a 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now, Jose Siri. Ohtani back to work. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And it's strike 2.
0-2. Ball. 1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez makes the catch for the out. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Atlanta. Chris Taylor now. Out to short. Lindor jumps, throws, but he beats it out.
He's in there.
And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a count 1-2. Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Here's Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And makes the grab. 2 away now. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Runner on the goal. Got him swinging. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Francisco Lindor. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. Here's Juan Soto.
Well, that's a great effort just to get to that one, and an even better one to take on the wall and hang on to the baseball for the out.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's back there. Out of here. Another homer. his second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Muncy. And that takes care of Alonso. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And he deals. And that is out of play. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss at this. Back at Truist Park, top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Now this is in the air down the line. Soto gets under it. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Michael Conforto will climb in. Swings through that one. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And the 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri in position. Makes the catch. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss as he was late. Yates, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And he chases that one below the zone. Smith down to first with it. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. Bouncer to second. And Winker is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. Gets the bunt down the right side. And they put the tag on him for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. And up to the plate is Will Smith. This one in the air right field. Soto really on his horse for it. 1 away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Muncy now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a 1-2 again.
2-2.
Swings and misses. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Here comes Chris Taylor. Vientos rolls across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. Yates back to work. And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Tyrone Taylor. A runner at first for him, nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. To Betts at second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. 2 down, bases empty. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Lindor swings through that one.
0-1. 1-1.
On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little. Bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Juan Soto now headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. 2 outs. I think we may have a balk here, and yes, we do. Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's ripped. Base hit. Lindor around third. The relay to the plate, and he's out. And we're back. We go to the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Swing and a ball line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. And now it's Mookie Betts. Fouled off left side. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Line drive. He puts it away, and that'll do it.